company BAMA goes back 128 years, and we introduced bananas to Scandinavia in 1905. Since then, the company has gone through a lot of changes and demonstrated adaptability during and after the two world wars and still faces increasingly tough competition. During the 128 years, the company has had a total of only 6 CEOs. One of them, my grandfather, Sverre Nergaard, was a pioneer in advertising fruit in the Norwegian market. Just look at this picture. Live men advertising apples and bananas and conveying the message of low calories and nutritional values, and we're talking 1921. This illustrates a long-term history and a long-term perspective of the company. BAMA is now among one of the largest companies in the market for fruit and vegetables. For the last 10 years, revenues have increased fivefold with roughly the same customer base, but also some international expansion. 2013 was one of our best years ever, with a growth of 16% from 2012. This year, our expected turnover will be about 1.7 billion euros. The most important restructuring of BAMA started 17 years ago. And since 1997, it has been an ongoing process. At the time, we negotiated with customers on a weekly basis and a monthly basis, and our business model was too short-sighted. And for the members of the value chain, there was no predictability. Like the theme of this conference, we realized that a healthier and more sustainable conduct was needed. So in 1997, our supermarket customers and ourselves agreed that a long-term contract would benefit us both. BAMA established 10 and 15-year supply agreement with our largest supermarket customers and a long-term understanding with most of our food service customers. This initiated a restructuring of the fruit and vegetable markets and the greatest growth period of BAMA's history. Our Norwegian supplier, Gartnerhallen, a cooperative of Norwegian growers, became an important part in the restructuring of Norwegian fruit and vegetable markets, and in line with BAMA's agreement with customers, Gartnerhallen was awarded a 15-year contract. A streamlined value chain cooperation became a reality, and all members showed interest now in investing in research, innovation, and product development. We went beyond the expression seed to table by implementing seed to stomach to make sure the aspect of health and nutrition was a part of our philosophy and operation. With consumer needs and trends and preconditions, the BAMA concept ensures predictability and a long-term planning of all activity in the value chain. And in order to succeed in fruit and vegetables, we believe a long-term outlook is necessary too. Consequently, we have concluded that a long-term perspective equals sustainability. Let me give you an example. Berries, a product group with documented health benefits. Over the last 7 years, the sale of berries have increased from 19 to 125 million euros. For 2014, per capita consumption will be 4.5 kilos. This is simply a result of joint R&D initiatives with our growers and substantial investment on the production side, which emerged into tasty berries with better shelf life. Not to mention our customers who believe in the health effect of blueberries, giving the product plenty shelf space. So all of this, we believe this gives a more sustainable business model for all parties involved, both for domestic and global growers, also in the poorer parts of the world. During the mentioned 17 years, BAMA has become the category captain of the Norwegian fruit and vegetable market. In a joint venture with our suppliers and customers, we invested tens of millions of euros into in-store marketing, TV advertisement, print media, and social media for information, marketing, and general consumer influencing. Also, BAMA is a visible sponsor of individual top-level athletes, national team, Olympic medalists, and several sport events for children and young people. Also, we offer 60% rebate to all local sport clubs around the country, simply because we want the children to eat more fruit and vegetables. With our sponsorship also, we meet more than 300,000 people a year, young people and children, and we aim to inspire these and the public in general towards the right kind of nutrition, physical activity, and health. As a result of restructuring our business and implementing the BAMA concept throughout the entire value chain, the fruits and vegetables consumption in Norway increased substantially. For the last 12 years, the Norwegian per capita consumption of vegetables increased by 36%, fruit by 23%. That's why fruit and vegetables is one of the most important categories in the grocery stores. And with an increasing share of total sales, some stores are above 14% share. From being at the bottom of all European countries 17 years ago, Norway's fruit and vegetable consumption has now reached the top segment. The corresponding health benefits for the individuals and the society as such can only be celebrated. On the other hand, Europe has gone the other way. So in our opinion, there can be no doubt that the development in the market for fruit and vegetables in Norway for the last 15 years has played a significant role in reaching the goals in health and nutritional policy, and goals set by politicians and public authorities. They claim that the biggest challenge in nutrition and policy in the time ahead is to increase the intake of fruit and vegetables. But consumption has increased significantly and still need to do so in order to reach health and nutritional policy goals. BAMA believes that undertaking a societal role has a value in itself. We participate in the process of moving the world in a more sustainable direction. We also firmly believe that the combination of corporate social responsibility and healthy business principles will generate economical value. And that's possible, like President Clinton said earlier today. And an absolute prerequisite is that we plan and execute all of our business procedures with our long-term obligation in mind. So, when increased consumption of blueberries and sugar snap peas in Norway lead to positive development of the poor societies in Morocco and Guatemala, we are on the right track. And not only do we believe in these principles, but together with our growers and suppliers, fulfill the principles by our involvement in several social projects in the poorer countries. The 17 years I've spoken about have been the biggest growth period in the BAMA long history. I am, as you surely understand, both proud and humbled by what we have achieved. And I feel so lucky to work with fruit and vegetables, a product seen as the solution to health and obesity-related problems. All of what we have achieved would not be possible unless we strongly believed that long-term perspective equals sustainability. And I'm sure that my grandfather, Sverre Nergaard, had the same thing in mind when he advertised fruits in the street of Oslo in 1921. Thank you.